Breaking news now on 13 on your side.
Know that there's a family that's hurt, that's gonna miss this young man.
We begin at 5 o'clock with breaking news coverage of a police-involved shooting in Grand Rapids. Police held a news conference less than an hour ago and provided body camera video. The man shot by the officer last night is identified by his family as Daquan Johnson. He died at the hospital this morning. We have multiple crews following this story tonight with the reaction from family and witnesses. But we begin with 13 Your Side's Nick Nelson with what Police Chief Eric Winstrom had to say. Nick.
That's right. We just heard from Grand Rapids Police Chief Eric Winstrom, who showed body camera footage from the responding officers that shows what led up to the shooting death of Daquan Johnson last night. Now, here's a look at that video. In part of the video, you can see the man identified by family as Johnson being pursued by a police officer while on his bicycle. Around 9:30, Winstrom says the officers followed him into the parking lot of an apartment complex. According to the video, while being restrained by the officers and the K9, one officer says that Johnson is holding a gun. 3 shots can be heard from the officers, and Winstrom says he believes the man was struck in his chest. He died from his injuries early this morning.
There's a lot of inconsistencies or outright falsehoods being spread on social media, and tragically, this young man last night involved in the shooting died. Very thankful that the officers involved were not hurt, but I know that this individual has loved ones and family members that cared about him.
Now, as per standard procedure, Michigan State Police is now in charge of the investigation. Reporting live, Nick Nelson, 13 on your side.
Nick, thank you. And the family of Daquan Johnson is sharing his story today and reacting to the way police handled the confrontation. We continue our live team coverage with 13 Your Side's Micah Cho. Micah.
Yeah, we're in front of Miss Tracy's liquor store, about half a mile away from where Daquan Johnson was shot. This is supposed to be the starting point of a march by his friends and family. It has not started yet. It was supposed to start around 5 o'clock, but we were able to catch up with some of them earlier today. This is what his aunt had to tell me.
We have a lot of different narratives that are going on as to what happened, but regardless of what happened, no one deserves to be handled like that.
Elizabeth Elliott describes her nephew as a father who loved to sing.
He loved to sing with anybody, and he could sing. He was a good dad. He took care of his kids.
Elliott says she wants to see the body cam footage of Wednesday night's shooting, adding that will be the only way they can get answers.
If we have him detained and he's already on the ground, why did it take him to have to shoot him? Why couldn't they tase him? Why couldn't they just get more people there? The dogs was already on him.
Kent County Commissioner Robert Womack says the officer-involved shooting happened in his district, and after talking with the family, he said he learned Johnson's kids watched what happened to their father.
His children also being in that apartment building, looking out the apartment building and watched the whole thing. They're calling their grandmother while this is going on. It's just a sad thing in this community, the trauma that those kids are going through. What do we have in place for those children?
Again, that march is supposed to start here at Miss Tracy's and go about a half mile to the apartment complex. For now,